together than we would be apart. Our school district is uniquely settled because we are not a part of an incorporated city or town. We are not an incorporated town or community. We are a collection of neighborhoods and communities that decided 80 years ago we would be much better together than we would be apart. And boy, were they right. 50% of our school district are Hispanic. 30% of our school district African American. 20% of our school district white and Caucasian. And if you look around the country, people could look at our numbers and look at our demographics and say, that place is the perfect place for racial disharmony. With those types of numbers equally split, that is the perfect environment for disruption and discord. But no. Why? Because 80 years ago, we decided that our community would be much better together than we ever would be divided. What's so amazing about Chapel Hill that we are all 100% blue and gold. While other cities were building their economic base, we were building our bonds. While they were building their infrastructure and their capital, we were breeding champions. And I do feel that we have a championship team this year. And when that trophy comes back to Chapel Hill, it will not sit in some fancy city hall, but it will come back to a community that decided 80 years ago that we are much better together than we would ever be apart. I had friends from college that fostered a beautiful little girl. And they decided that they wanted this girl to be a permanent part of their family. So they went through a very long, hard, exhausting adoption process. And when it became permanent and official that that little girl would be a part of their family, they threw a big party. And I remember going to their house that night, and when I walked into the door, that precious little girl ran up to me and she said, "Welcome to my forever home." Chapel Hill will always be our forever home. Once a Bulldog, always a Bulldog. Now, I can be a bit biased, but I do believe that Chapel Hill is the Lord's land. I believe that our houses and our homes and our houses of worship and our schools are all houses of the Lord. And what does that beautiful concluding verse of the 23rd tells us? It says, "And there we will dwell in the house of the Lord." For how long? Forever. Chapel Hill, forever. Bulldogs, welcome back to your forever home. Go Dogs!
Good evening and welcome to the football game between the Nacogdoches Dragons and your Chapel Hill Bulldogs. This game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the University Interscholastic League. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all of the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence. We ask as a spectator you consider the time and effort each of these teams and coaches and athletes have put forth. Cheer these young athletes, applaud them, but do not, through any of your actions, cause them to doubt the value of athletics. By your conduct, allow these young people to feel pride in their communities and school, while your sportsmanlike actions may play only a small part in the outcome of this game. It will play a greater role in continuing to encourage competitive athletics. We also ask that you show your appreciation for the students who will be taking part indirectly in tonight's game. The cheerleaders, the band, the pep squad, and the students who have supported their teams at home and away. These young people play an integral part in their team's success. The officials for this game have been mutually agreed upon by school officials for both schools. Their role is not like those of players and coaches, teachers, and school administrators. Without them, this game would not be possible. Their knowledge and application of the rules are a result of annual testing, years of study, and continual participation in the clinics that further refine their understanding of the game. We ask you as students, parents, and citizens, demonstrate the kind of respect for these officials you would extend to any dedicated person in a position of responsibility. This means that you as a fan, number one, should not criticize the players on either team. Number two, should not boo the officials. Number three, should not have alcoholic beverages on public school grounds since it's a violation of state law. Number four, should be courteous to the visiting fans. Number five, should cheer for your team and should show respect for injured players on both teams. The officiating crew is out of Tyler Chapter of Texas Association of Sports Officials. Referee, Todd Tone. Umpire, Jason Waller. Line judge, Kyle Carson. Headline judge, John Sharp. Back judge, Biff Williams. Side judge, Clint Davis. And field judge, Claude Brown. Here come your Bulldog.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chapel Hill High School, Bulldog Stadium here, as we have a big preseason matchup here between the Nacogdoches Dragons and the Chapel Hill Bulldogs. Hello, everyone. My name is Bret Swinney. Alongside of me is my man Vincent Johnson. Vince.
What's up?
It's been a while since we've been here to a game in Chapel Hill. Are you feeling the momentum, the excitement? It's homecoming tonight?
You know, this homecoming game, I actually forgot that it was homecoming. I was just coming to a game, and then I walked in, and I was like, oh, wow, okay. Let me wake up.
There's an extra momentum here tonight for Chapel Hill, looking to continue on the winning ways. They've started 3-0. Nacogdoches comes in at a respectable 2-1. We've talked about them a lot on the weekly wrap-up show of how Nacogdoches has seen some improvements this year. Mm-hmm. So I don't expect it to be as lopsided as last year's in Nacogdoches, but should be a good one here tonight. We're going to take it down to the field for the national anthem and the coin toss. We'll be back for the kickoff right here on NetSN.
Dear Heavenly Father, as we're gathered here tonight in order to play for our homecoming, I want to pray for the safety and well-being of all the players, fans, and families. May there be sportsmanship and fair game on both teams, and your will be done. In your name we pray. Amen.
Please remain standing. Gentlemen, remove your caps as the national anthem will be played and performed by our high school band.
Ready for the coin toss here in Chapel Hill. Vince, tell me a little bit about Nacogdoches and what they've played this season.
Well, Nacogdoches is 2-1, like you said. They started out the season by beating Palestine 40-36. Then they went on to play Lufkin, where they did lose, but the score was 47-28, and came back and beat Lumberton. Now Lumberton was in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
And they beat them 34-20.
So was Palestine. So the Nacogdoches is 5A, so they've played some 4A teams, but some good 4A teams. So I think the Palestine game in week 1, we were surprised a little bit because we were kind of high on Palestine.
We were.
They came out and Nacogdoches beat them, and so that kind of opened our eyes a little bit to Nacogdoches.
Now, Nacogdoches have always had some athletes. Now, forgive the location of where they are. They out there by themselves a little bit, I would say, but they got some athletes out there. And Chapel Hill, we got a lot of athletes. Obviously, we've been a playoff team for the last couple of years now. But
so let's say Chapel Hill's going to receive the opening kickoff.
Yeah.
Man, the weather's nice tonight too. I mean, we're inside, but outside is probably the best football weather game we've had all year.
Absolutely. It looked like it was going to rain all day, but no drops.
Just cloudy. Yeah. I mean, it's still a little humid, but hey, 78 degrees. You'll take that.
I'll take that. Yeah, absolutely. But like I was saying last year, the game didn't equate to what the amount of talent that was on the field. But after Chapel Hill did beat Nacogdoches, after that, Nacogdoches beat White House, which was rolling at the time.
Yeah.
Which to show that they had talent, but so I expect this one to be a good game.
So we're gonna have a little extra production tonight. I'd like to thank our camera guys, Isaiah Aites, following the main action, and we got Sideline Rob. We're gonna call him tonight. He's down the sideline, so we should have some good shots there. So I'd like to thank those guys. We couldn't watch the game, or you guys couldn't without them. So that's Nacogdoches will be set to kick off. Looks like that's going to be. I can't tell. Let's see, is that number 16, Victor Martinez.
Let's get these guys make some noise in the house tonight.
Nacogdoches got their all white on. Chapel Hill with their blue.
They're white and blue.
Yeah.
I love those helmets.
Yeah, those are nice. Martinez, the lefty, set to kick off, and he's going to squib it over here. And Connor Griffin does a great job there, Vince, on the recovery.
Grabs it and gets down.
Woo. Man, how much gall do you have to onside kick off the bat?
You know what?
That's a risky move.
Yeah, so I feel like Nacogdoches is coming in here pretty confident.
Yeah, I mean,
if they want to do that early, so.
Is it that, or do they think they need to steal a possession or two tonight? I mean, I think maybe you trying to steal one right there.
Knowing how Chapel Hill plays, even if you steal a possession, you still got to play all 4 quarters.
That's true. So Demetrius Brisen, the junior quarterback, set to be in the gun here with Ricky Stewart to his right.
Motion.
Man, he's going to hand off. That's number 6. That's Dylan Johnson. Hadn't seen much of him this season. But a first down and kind of went backwards there, Vince.
Yeah, he did.
So if you're Nacogdoches, off to a good start there after one possession here.
Is that Stewart?
Yeah, Stewart's going to.
Oh, yeah, it was. They kind of fooled me on that one.
So Stewart's up the middle for about 2, maybe 3, because he got his yard back there off the first
That's
play.
how good they are. They're real slippery with that. I lost track of the ball for a second.
So third down and looks like maybe 8. Ball's at the 49-yard line of Nacogdoches. Brisbane in the gun. Takes the snap. Looking to his right. Quick toss over there again to Johnson, I believe. No, it's Kelly. That's Cameron Kelly, the 6'4" junior senior outside on the catch. And
it looks like he was pushed out by I can't tell. His numbers all kind of crunched up there.
It's okay. It's okay, Vince. That big birthday's coming up. Just go ahead. It's okay. You're having trouble seeing it.
His number was crunched up there. I couldn't see it.
So an early 4th down here in 6, and the Bulldogs lined to go for it. Handoff to Stewart, and Nacogdoches is all over that.
Brought him down in the backfield.
So a turnover on downs already. And that's a big possession there for Nacogdoches.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, how many times have we seen this year Ricky Stewart get hit for a loss? Not too often.
Looks like that was defensive tackle number 9, Amari Tatum, that brought him down, senior. Big guy.
So here we go. Nacogdoches with their first possession. They're going to be starting at around the 50-yard line. It's going to be Mikhail Lockett.
Okay, we got some motion here.
Yeah, kind of shifting up the formation. Lockett's still in the gun. Lockett's looking to the lefty. Oh, he's got a caught completion and breaks a couple of tackles. Vince, they got the number folded up, so I can't really see. Is that?
Looks like number.
Man, it's tough. Is it number 2 or 3?
If it's 3, it's Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown.
Yes, sir. That is Jalen.
No, I think it's 2. LJ leading there on the catch. So then it's 2 for 2, another catch, and this time
that is Ty Williams with that catch.
Man, you know who made that tackle though, Vince?
Who was that?
ADR. All Day Ross. I'll give a shout out to Mike D tonight. I'm sure he's listening. And I'm sure he was yelling at the TV for All Day Ross. So Nacogdoches, 2 for 2 coming out. Here is the quarterback, Lockett, and he's still in the gun. They're spreading it out. Nobody in the backfield but the quarterback. It's 5 wide.
5 wide, man.
Just
you really got to know what you're doing if you run 5 wide.
See if Chapel Hill brings the pressure. Brooks pressures. He's coming on hard, and if you block Ross, Vince, you got to watch out for who?
Tackle made by Trevor Brooks.
Man, you got to watch out for the whole team. That's the truth.
Come on, make some noise,
you got to watch out for this whole team. And you know what's crazy? He saw it, and so you could tell immediately he just knew to get out of there.
He tried to get away, but, man, Brooks is too fast.
Let him hear you tonight.
Entirely too fast. You're not getting away from him.
So here we go. Nacogdoches is now 3rd and about 9. Toss. That's to the tailback. That's number
20. Trey Page.
Yes, sophomore. And so now we have another 4th down.
Could be 4th and 9 for the Dragons.
And so this will be interesting.
That was another tackle for Ross as well.
So can Chapel Hill match the 4th down stop that Nacogdoches did on the first drive? We got 5 wides again. Trying to draw them off. Didn't work. So Lockett looks over the sideline. You got 4 on that far side. I think they may go out there.
Here we come again.
And they're not. They're going to isolate it. And, Javen Mayfield was right underneath that, looking for interception, but the ball was overthrown, intended for number 3,
Jalen Brown. Mm-hmm. So nobody wants to punt tonight.
No punts.
Yeah.
But some good defense so far.
No special team right now. Nobody wants to do that.
So Chapel Hill will take over after forcing the 4th down attempt there for Nacogdoches. The ball is going to be spotted at the Chapel Hill 26-yard line.
Now, this is what's scary when playing Chapel Hill. When you get on the field and you can't score, and they come back after not scoring,
they're going to be angry here.
It just
handoff. Ricky Stewart cuts it back, and he's going to get close to 5, maybe 6 yards in the play.
On that one.
Yeah. It's like Chapel Hill can afford to miss a few, but the other team, if you're the opposing opponent, you don't want to miss too many possessions.
You can't afford to miss any.
Stewart bounces outside. Somebody has his jersey. He spins it back on the far side.
Here we go.
He's looking for some room and didn't find anything.
Didn't find anything at all.
Who was that there on that tackle?
That was the free safety, Tyron Matthews.
So here's what I'm looking at right now. To me, it looks like Nacogdoches. You tell me if I'm wrong. You got the football now. Looks like they're loading the box here. You got one safety in the back. Everybody else is lined up man to man.
The threat is Ricky.
Yeah, so I
everybody
think
understands
I
that.
think what's going to have to happen is Brisbane's going to have to complete some deep passes down the field.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It's Brisbane.
Here we go.
He goes back to
He
pass.
might do it right here.
Overthrows his man, and
Almost picked off. Wow.
man, that was intended for number 6, Dylan Johnson, but almost intercepted.
Yeah. Who was that on with the almost, I'll call it.
Was that Tutt, 25?
25, yes, sir.
Kieran Tutt. So here we go, 4th down, and then Chapel Hill is lining up to punt.
Okay.
Trevor Brooks back to punt for Chapel Hill.
Our first punt.
Back deep for Nacogdoches, number 1, Tyron Matthews.
Ooh. He booted that
Good punt by Brooks.
Wow.
Bounces about the 20 and takes a great Chapel Hill bounce. Going to be down to about the 14-yard line. Huge punt by Brooks.
Now, remember what I said earlier on that Chapel Hill drive. You have to score now if you're Nacogdoches.
Yeah.
Because, Chapel Hill, they can score in bunches.
I mean, my main thing with that is Vince, did you see what was done? Brooks, he sacked the quarterback.
Yeah.
Now he punted. And I call him the Swiss Army knife.
The Swiss Army
He
knife.
just pulled.
Okay.
He's got a different weapon he pulls out every time.
Yeah.
He's either pressuring the quarterback.
That's a true athlete.
Yep. So Nacogdoches 1st and 10. Ooh, in and out of the hands. The far side to
Yeah,
number 3.
That was number 3, Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown, yeah.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. It may have been a good thing that he dropped it, though, because I don't know if he was going anywhere there.
They had that covered. He wasn't really going to make anything happen with that. Well, I say he wouldn't, but I'm not him.
Yeah, he was on the sideline, and there was about 2 or 3 blue shirts looking at his chest as a target. So here we go. Looks like J-Bo Cook kind of act like he was going to blitz there.
Up the middle.
And handoff. That's probably going to be our man Page again.
Yeah, that's Page again. It looks like about, 3-4 yards on it?
Yeah. So it's going to bring up 3rd down. They're going to say, looks like about 7, it says Cody on the chain gang down there. Shout out to our man Cody.
All right, Cody.
You can see him over there with that blue and gold.
Yeah, he stands out.
4 receivers near side for Knack. Coming over here, caught by number 2, Leiden. And they're going to pick up, I think they're going to be just marked short of the first, Vince.
Just short.
Who was that tackle?
Oh, 80 yards, what you call it?
80-yard.
80 yard. All right, all day Ross. I like it. I'm with it.
All day Ross.
Now, who gave him that nickname?
That was me.
Okay.
I said it, and then Mike D, he approved it. It was Mike D.
He stamped it.
He stamped approved
yeah,
it.
I got you. I'm with it.
So 4th down and very short here. See what Nacogdoches, if they actually go for it, they quick punt it. I don't think I'd be running that ADR. I think I'd be going away from him.
Absolutely. Would not.
Let's see what they do here.
And Brooks as well. I wouldn't.
No. Of course, you got J-Bo Cook on the other side, the linebacker.
It's like, where do you go?
And you go to a timeout.
The coach called a timeout.
You go to a timeout. We'll take it with him.
Nah, they got too many out there.
5:57 left here in the first. We have a 0-0 game here on NSN.
Lace up your sneakers. It is time to get colorful for a cause. Join us at the Color Fun Run on September 16th. Kiddos can participate in the Bulldog Dash with Mr. Dean, followed by the official Color Fun Run and the Bulldog Dash Challenge. By running in the Color Fun Run, you are supporting innovative teaching grants, directly impacting our Chapel Hill ISD teachers. Purchase your tickets online today at chisdeducationfoundation.org. Let's run together for our teachers.
Here we go, 4th and short. Nacogdoches still in the gun in the end over here. That's number 70 for Nacogdoches. I guess that's the tackle. I don't know if he's considered a tackle or a tight end on that big set, Vince. You tell me. Chris Castillo moved, and that's going to back him up 5, and it's going to force a punt. So if you have him lined up like that, and he's the 3rd guy right of the
Tight
center.
end.
He's going to consider, but he's technically a lineman, but he's going to be considered a tight end.
Yeah.
That's a tough one right there.
The term is tackle over.
Tackle over?
Tackle over.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a term.
Did you ever play tackle over?
I did once or twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were eligible for a catch. Did you get to go out for a route?
Nah, they didn't do me for that. They didn't use me for that. Yeah.
That's messed up.
I was kind of like I was built to be a brick wall.
Back on the kick there, that's again our lefty Martinez, the kicker. He's also punting, and ball's downed. Mayfield didn't get a chance to return it. So Chapel Hill's third possession here, still looking for points. So Brisbane trots back on the field. Stewart's going to actually line up as a receiver on this play, so they're going to try 5 wides here.
We're about to see something special, guys.
There we go. Do you think Brisbane drops back to pass and then takes off? We'll see.
Let's see. Oh,
Brisbane,
he's finna launch it.
they bring in the blitz. Mayfield with a catch. Bounces off a couple of tacklers, and then he finds no room.
No room at all.
Man, they're all over that screen, Vince.
Yeah, he was brought down by the defensive end, Sessions.
Man, they've got a good defensive scheme. I'm giving a shout out to defensive coordinator Sterling McHorst right now for Nacogdoches. So far, they've been very prepared.
Yeah, very aggressive up front.
Brisbane back to pass again.
Here we
Looking
go.
downfield, he tucks it underneath. He's got some room. It's
There you
dangerous.
go.
He crosses the 40. Stiff arm, but brought down. And a little bit of a late hit there. No call.
Yeah, the ref won't call it though. He ain't gonna call it. He gonna let him play.
So nice run there by Brisbane.
Almost got the first down.
It's going to bring up third down and about 2. Ball spotted at the 42-yard line of Chapel Hill.
Yeah.
I knew that was coming eventually.
Yeah.
When you line up 5 wides
Spread everybody
in this
out.
offense, he's looking. If they're bringing enough, he's gonna run with it. Brisbane, quick throw, caught. He's got room. It's Cameron Kelly up the middle, brought down just short of the 30, down to the 31-yard line. Big pickup for the senior receiver, Cameron Kelly.
Now, Bret, the rule is if the lineman let you go, you stay at home. You look for screen.
Okay.
So what they did, that offensive line, they let him through. So, but the defensive line, I was obviously playing aggressive. They chase. They go downfield, right? So that kind of opened up there. But you're supposed to stay at home.
Hand
That's
off
the
to
idea.
Stewart up the middle's got some room. Stewart breaks a few
that's
tackles.
it.
He's all the way in for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
31-yard touchdown for Ricky Stewart. Puts Chapel Hill up 6-0. So, couple big plays for the Bulldogs. Kind of gets the offense going, and with 3:52 to go here in the first quarter, finally put some points on the board here. In for the PAT, number 33.
The kick is good.
That is Emmanuel Valencia tonight
All right.
kicking for the Bulldogs, and it's up and good. With 3:52 left here in the first, Chapel Hill leads 7-0 right here on NetSN. That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Valencia kicks off to Nacogdoches. That's number 20 again. That's Page, and he's got a little room.
Wow.
And nice return for
move.
Page. It's going to be taken out of bounds. Looks like they're going to mark him around the 43-yard line.
Also attending tonight's game is the class of 1977.
So Nacogdoches, rather, will start 1st and 10 here. And again, like we talked about, they don't want to get too far. They don't want to get in a track meet here with Chapel Hill.
Absolutely not.
Oh, Trevor Brooks read the play. Hey, Vince, was he in the huddle? Did you see him? Did he?
Man, he might as well be because he read that like a book.
Woo. Man, oh
Read
man.
that like a book. 99.
Here we go as incomplete pass. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10.
Lockett getting the play.
It's going to be 3rd down and 10. Won't you make some noise, Chapel Hill Bulldogs?
Now, this is where you get in some trouble with Chapel Hill. Because you got 3rd and 10. And you need to score. You need to score. Chapel Hill is known to put up points. You got to get something on the board.
Yep.
You do not want to go down early to them.
So here we go. Tucks under and sacked.
Sacked? And who was that on that sack? Let me get that. Let me get the license plate of that one. That was Isaiah Collins, the sophomore.
Oof. And he was excited about that one.
Yeah, he wants some more of that.
So Collins with a big sack. And it's going to force a 4-and-out for Nacogdoches after that nice return, too.
Yeah.
So, again, back to kick for Nacogdoches will be Martinez. Javen Mayfield set around his own 25 for the return. A low line drive kick. It's going to be returnable for Mayfield. Not a whole lot of space over there. Nacogdoches got down to coverage. Chapel Hill will start around the 26-yard line.
All right, here we go. This is where the track meet begins. I'm sure coach is looking to get out there and get a quick score again.
Yeah, we'll see what they drop. See if they go back to that 5-wide set. It was pretty successful there.
They kind of opened up the field there.
Mm-hmm, it sure did. Looks like you got Blaylock going to check in at receiver a little bit on this drive. Going with a little tight formation there, Vince, and hand off to Stewart.
Oh, my God. Look how
he's
fast
just
he is.
moving really fast.
Yeah.
And he got, looks like almost 10. They're going to mark him, I think, just short of the first for a 9-yard gain.
And when you look at that, Nacogdoches was right there.
Did you see Brisbane? He thought about running ahead of the block, and then he's like, man, Stewart's so fast.
So fast. Just go.
Just get out. I'm going to get out of your way.
Yeah.
One-hand catch there for Brisbane on the snap, and he takes off, and he's going to cross the line 2 gains, so he's going to pick up the first. Nice job from Brisbane there, just picking up what he needed.
Mm-hmm.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Handoff, Stewart again up the middle.
Man.
Just run over,
he's
folks.
Just pushing people over.
Man, I think, who is that? Number 32 right there. He's
that's,
like,
Landon Shearer.
he just got in the way. He's like, what's the license plate number of that truck that just ran me over?
Credit to Shearer. I mean, he's been in on the last couple of plays here.
Hey, give May
He's trying to keep up. But
give May for effort, right?
Yeah.
Over here, short, quick pass to Mayfield. Quick move.
Wow.
Break some tackles, and, man, nice job by Mayfield to kind of make a quick move, Vince, and get through a little bitty gap. I don't know how he saw the gap, really. It wasn't much there.
It's weird. It's like he didn't see it at all. He just knew it was there. He just went for it.
Yep. So Chapel Hill's going to get the ball now after that nice pitch and catch. Brisbane to Mayfield is going to be spotted at the Nacogdoches 35. 1st and 10. Brisbane in the gun. He's looking deep. He's got a man, Kelly, in the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Brisbane to Kelly, 35 yards.
Wow.
And Chapel Hill extends their lead to 13-0.
Yeah, what did I say? Here comes the track meet.
It didn't. It just started a little later.
Yeah.
They postponed it a little bit tonight. So with 1:39, hold on, wait a second. Was there did the refs throw a hanky?
What?
Because I didn't see it. Let's see what they say.
Pass interference on the offense.
Oh,
15-yard
pass interference on the offense. I'm going to have to see that one again on replay, Vince.
Wow.
Man, oh, man. That's a big penalty. Bring back that touchdown there from Kelly. Man, oh, man. It looks like they were just kind of jostling for position, and from here, I mean, it could have gone either way.
Yeah.
You don't call offensive pass interference very often, so maybe he saw something we didn't.
I wouldn't be surprised if they go back to it.
Right here?
Yeah.
Go again?
Why not?
I mean, he is isolated again over there by himself.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Fake to Stewart. Brisbane keeps. He's got a little hole. Runs over a tackle or two. Goodness gracious.
Wow.
Nice solid run by Brisbane.
What are they feeding this kid?
Well,
3D on the run.
he just ran over.
I mean,
he lowered the boom on offense.
Right into him. My goodness.
You want to tackle that, Vince?
Nah, I'd
Are
be sore for a week.
you retired from the game?
Yeah, I'm through. Now, back in my prime, I would have said
Brisbane?
bring him to me, but
Going deep.
uh-oh.
He's got Mayfield. Timed it. Oh, he timed the jump, but just couldn't hang on. Oh,
And he knows
he's going to want that one back right there,
He
Vince.
knows he missed it.
Oh, man, oh, man.
3rd and 13.
Well, honestly, he did a good job. Like, the timing is everything on those couple plays, and he timed his jump perfectly.
I think he was thinking about the end zone too much, and he just
It was almost like he
forgot the ball.
he was timed. He was two up there, and it kind of hit him really hard up in the chest area instead of the hands. So Brisbane, Stewart actually hands off to Brisbane. Oh, and overthrows. That's Jonah Reardon, who was intended for that. And that was man. He had him. That was a play right there. They had him wide open. So now 4th down and 13 here, Vince. Looks like they're going to go for it. What are you calling here? Put your coach's hat on.
Ooh. All right. So going down the field, obviously your receivers know how to get open. I try it again.
Do you let him go back to pass? If
Yeah.
Brisbane, if they don't keep a guy spying him, maybe he takes off.
Absolutely.
So Brisbane drops back. Stewart, ooh, a pick. Oh, that could be 6 for Nacogdoches as an intercepted.
Wait, it may not be. It may not be. Did he get it?
Oh, it is. And a
got
pick
it.
6 for Nacogdoches.
Wow.
It's Kyrian Tutt, Vince. Man. Now, he's talked about Trevor Brooks being in the huddle. Tutt looked like he was in that huddle.
It's like he read it.
He jumped that
He read
route
it perfectly.
because Brisbane, he had Stewart over here. He just threw it too high. It's almost like he was throwing it to the receiver, not to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Is there a flag?
Do we have a flag out?
Let's see what happened.
Illegal block below the waist on the return team.
Okay.
10-yard penalty. Nacogdoches first down.
So Nacogdoches will get the ball, but that points will come off the board. So we've got, it should be 7-0. I feel like this score is just, we've had 2 touchdowns called back
Going
already.
back. I'm trying to call a game, watch the game, do the score. They keep calling back these touchdowns.
Yeah, well, it's a 7-0 game, but we feel like we scored 3 or 4 more touchdowns.
Yeah, absolutely.
So here we go. Slugfest here in Chapel Hill. Who would ever thunk it? So 4 receivers on the near side here, and he's going to go to one of them. Oh, ball tipped up in the air. Oh, nearly intercepted. Ooh. That's Goss. Nearly intercepted that, man.
Goss on that one. Yeah.
Man, oh, man.
That was close.
Those defenses have played really well, though. I mean,
Yeah, they
just
really-
give it.
they-
I mean,
I got to give them that credit. Defense showed up tonight. Definitely. Making it tough on both offenses.
I think they heard Eddie say that they were averaging 40 points, giving up 40 points a game. This is Chapel
okay.
Hill.
And they said they want to kill that tonight.
Yeah.
They want to kill that miss tonight.
Handoff. Matthews is going to get about 3 yards. Bring up 3rd down and 7.
Looks like he was brought down by, I got number 90 on the defense.
Oh, that's, yeah. That's Kendall Allen.
Kendall Allen, okay.
He's got a new number this year. That's what it is.
Okay.
He was 55 last year, but
Okay.
he's got number 90 now. So
I like 90. I like it. Fits him.
makes him look bigger. I think that's going to be into the first. And it is.
That's it.
So after 1 quarter of play here in Chapel Hill, it's Chapel Hill 7, Nacogdoches nothing. You're watching East Texas High School football here on NetSN. We'll be right back. Big Mike's Billiards, proud sponsor of NetSN. With 25 years experience in the pool table moving and service industry, Big Mike strives to ensure complete satisfaction. The quality and care he and his team put into every move and every service call is the highest standard of service in the industry. Big Mike sells and services some of the best pool tables available today. He is an expert at caring for and moving any type of billiard table, whether it is across the room or across the country. At Big Mike's Billiards, no pool table repair job is too big or too small. Whether your table needs new cushions, felt, or to be professionally aligned and leveled, Big Mike is the guy to trust. Call Big Mike's today at 903-842-44. Back here on NetSN is pass over here on the near side is caught. That's Jalen Brown for Nacogdoches on the catch. And they pick up enough for the first. Been a lot of action so far in this one, Vince.
Oh, yeah. They love that 5 wide.
Yep.
Oh, here
Lock
we go.
it.
Overthrew it.
And looks like there's going to be a penalty. That could be defensive holding or defensive pass interference. We'll see what they call, but I think Mayfield is.
And the
is
fans
contested.
are not happy about that one. Not at all. A little upset about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
0 on the defense.
And it's going to be holding on Javen Mayfield.
First down.
So it's going to be an automatic first. Nacogdoches looking to try to potentially tie this game up. Keeper and taken down by a pack of dogs there, Vince.
Yeah, ain't no need to call no numbers. They were all there. Everybody.
Lockett had nowhere to go. He was locked up there.
Yeah.
Looked like Brooks, Ross, Cook,
All of them.
bunch of them in
All
there.
of them. Bunch of them.
All them dogs.
Yeah. Everybody. That's what they say. Everybody.
Everybody was involved with that. So 2nd down and 8, ball at the 18. Crowd getting a little excited here. Handoff up the middle. That's Matthews, and he's got nowhere to go.
Nowhere. Absolutely. Uh-oh.
Ball
loose.
came out.
Ball's loose.
Up. They're crawling for it.
Number 1 Matthews on the carry is going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Okay, 3rd and 6.
This is a big one right here.
Make some noise, Bulldog fans.
So here we go. 3rd and 6. Lock it. Oh, and the right tackle moved early, Vince.
Wow. You cannot do that. You cannot.
That's the second time
that.
they've moved. They had the 4th and 1 earlier, and they moved early, and it cost them.
Yeah.
This is a big one here, too. You got to think about now. We don't know what kind of – I guess we have the kicker, Victor Martinez. We don't know what his range is, but,
yeah.
I mean, you're sitting now.
I mean, it was 3rd and 6, and now you're at a 3rd and 11? Right?
3rd and 12.
Oh, 3rd and 12, okay.
So it's at the 21 now. So from here, it's a 38-yarder. So, another movement, man, 2 in a row.
No, you didn't. Listen, I played on that line. I know Monday
is not going to be good.
I'm telling you, man, the Mondays. Yeah.
How do you get back-to-back false start penalties?
On the same side of the line of scrimmage. Now, it wasn't the same guy.
No.
But it was the same guy on that side.
Yeah, that time it was
the right guard.
Markeith Caraway, the sophomore. That was on that one. The previous one was on the number 74.
So now we're at 3rd and 16.
Yep. They're just backing on up like a reverse. Lock it to the far side there. Caught by number 10, Calhoun, and he's brought down out of bounds. So they picked up a little bit of that back, but
yeah.
Now you're going to find out if they have a kicker or not. Because if you got a kicker, maybe you send them out and get some points.
But I don't see
They're not moving.
Special teams coming out. I see everybody trying to get a
point.
Oh, wait.
They're going to send Martinez out.
Okay, here we go.
So we'll see. He's going to spot up there at the, 29, Vince. So that's going to make it a 39-yard field goal. 16. The holder is number 17, Caleb Johnson.
Chapel Hill looking greedy, though. They look like they want to block it.
Kick down. It's up and just short. So Chapel Hill holds again. And this defensive battle that I sure didn't see coming is still.
Not either.
Man.
Now just think about the mistake that was made on the interception. This game should have been 7-7 at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the mistake on Chapel Hill's end, it should have been 14-7.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and you had that right there. If that kick is 5 yards closer.
Yeah.
Or even 10 yards closer, maybe he makes that kick. So a lot of mistake we talk about all the time, how mistakes are, especially when they're close games, are really showing themselves. And Stewart's just not a lot of room there for Stewart.
Not right now. Not right now.
I'm interested to see if they try to get Stewart outside because they've had him bottled up the middle, it seems like. I'd like to see if they can get him outside, get him in some space. Back to pass.
Uh-oh.
Cameron Kelly's got a man caught.
Oh, God. This is ridiculous.
20-10 touchdown. 74-yard touchdown, Brisbane to Kelly.
Now, to those watching at home, did you see the separation from the time he caught the ball? I mean, he just turned on the burners. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like,
it's called speed. Speed kills.
Like, I go back to my coach and say, what am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do, coach?
Hope and pray drops it, my friend. Set to try the extra point. It's Valencia. Connor Griffin to hold. Valencia's kick is good.
All right.
With 9:08 left here in the first half, Chapel Hill extends their lead 14-0 right here on NSN. That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-85
4-4.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Back here on NSN, 9:08 left in the half, and Chapel Hill finally punches in that second touchdown there, and Kelly just showed what he is, Vince.
Yeah.
Brisbane threw it up to his man, let him work.
I mean, when you got somebody that fast, you don't really have to be that accurate, you know?
Oh, mistake for Nacogdoches, Vince. He tried to field it, and it was deflected, and then it went out of bounds. So they're gonna start inside their 10.
But yeah, when you got somebody that fast, you just gotta throw it up to them, you know, and they gonna go get it. That's the thing. They're go getter. They're gonna go get it. That's what they do.
Go get a,
Yeah.
go get a. Old school song there.
It makes me want to throw him a pass or two. Like, let me throw a touchdown.
It make you look real good when you can do that.
When you got guys like that.
So here we go with 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 7-yard line of Nacogdoches. Lockett getting pressure, all wrapped up.
Wow.
Looks like your boy was there, Vince. 65.
65.
Isn't that your?
Is that my guy? Is that my guy? Hold on, let me make sure that's my guy.
I'm pretty sure it's Thurkill.
Wait a minute. No. Where my binoculars at? Is that 65?
Right there. He's in the game. He's playing. He's playing DN.
That's my fam. That's my fam right there.
Or D tackle 1. So nice play there.
Okay. Well, he plays. Okay. They moving him around. That's good. He normally plays on offense, but
Yeah, he's down there on a D tackle right now. So 2nd down and 15 on the 2. Lockett. Oh, another mistake.
You can't do that.
And that time, that was number 4 that moved for the Dragons, Ty Williams, the tight end.
Can't do that.
Well, the good news is, Vince, the only good news for Nacogdoches, they can't back up but only 1 yard when you're that close to the end zone.
At this point, you got to mentally stay locked in. They made some mistakes down here, and on the other end, you got to stay locked in.
You got to be real locked in on it right here.
You down here at the what? The 1 yard line?
Yep.
You got to get out of there.
Chapel Hill's coming right here if you're thinking.
Lockett
throws up to his man, Mayfield. Great play. That pass was intended for number 3, Jalen Brown.
Yeah.
Tell us about that coverage. That's just almost textbook coverage there, man.
I mean, you can't coach it no better than that. He stayed on top of him the whole play.
Hey, there's a school. Didn't you go to that school down there where he's headed?
Well, I was down there.
He's going to SFA.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
He committed to SFA. Yeah. David Mayfield.
Okay. I like SFA. I love SFA.
So here we go. Lockett steps up, scrambles around, finds a man, and he's got it. 1st down. What a play by Lockett.
I cannot believe they got out of there.
Ooh, LJ leading on the catch.
I just kind of stayed quiet because I had to take it all in. Like, did he catch that for real?
Yeah, it was a great play.
Good play.
Lockett used his legs. Sometimes you see Brisbane from Chapel Hill do it. Lockett did it right there. They're going back to that 5-wide set again here. Lockett by himself in the gun. Oh, nice tackle there.
Caught by Brown again. He seems to be their guy.
So here we go. Up the middle.
Helmet comes.
Ooh.
Did the helmet come off? Yeah,
know.
it did.
Is that that's number 5 there on the run. That's the quarterback, Lockett.
So he's going to have to come out for a play.
First and 10 for the Dragons. Come on, let's get loud for this defense. Come on, Chapel Hill.
So here we go. First and 10, Nacogdoches. Ball at the 36-yard line. Lockett's just going to – no,
that's not Lockett.
It's
That's,
Matthews.
Yeah, Matthews.
Oh, he breaks it outside. It's got a
wow.
lot of room. He's going to pick up the first down.
I don't think nobody thought he was going to do that.
I didn't either. I sure didn't. Nice run by Matthews.
I think he caught everybody off guard with that one.
So first and 10, Nacogdoches again now on the 42-yard line. This drive started inside the 10. They're doing a good job here.
They're moving.
Nothing else, they flipped the field position.
Yeah. I mean, they started at the 1.
Little option play. He's going to pitch over to his man, Page. Taken out of bounds. He's going to gain a couple yards on first down.
I believe that was your boy on that one. ADR.
ADR. For those who are listening on our YouTube channel, I'd like to thank you for tuning in. If you're looking for video, it's on TexanLive.com. Again, we aren't allowed. Chapel has a contract with Texan Live, so we have the audio on the YouTube channel. But TexanLive.com, you can go check this game out, video and everything, hear us and have the video. Up the middle, Page has got a nice little crease. And he's across the 40 inside Chapel Hill territory.
Page looks like he looks a little smaller than everybody else out there, but man, he plays big. He can move. He got some wheels.
So first and 10. Going to be a reverse. That play was kind of broken up at the beginning there, and
brought down by Brooks and Walker and
I think Brooks spends a lot of time in the film room because I feel like he's in their playbook. He breaks up a lot of plays where he's just like in the middle of it before the play even develops.
I'll tell you this, a guy like that, he goes to the next level.
5 men in backfield on the offense. That penalty is declined. Result of the play, second down.
Okay, so legal formation.
Okay.
Chapel Hill takes the play, which don't blame him.
Yeah.
So 5:38 left here. And Nacogdoches going 5 wides again. It's Lockett in the gun. Back to pass, coming near side here, and it's caught by number 10. Breaks 1 tackle, 2, 3 tackles.
He's still going.
Man, hanging on for dear life there, Vince. That was a great play by Leadon again.
Calhoun. Wait, is that number 10? Yeah.
To Calhoun?
Yeah, Calhoun.
I don't know why I thought Leadon was on that play. Oh, you know why? I was reading the other number. Chapel Hill's number 5. Goss was on the tackle.
Yeah.
So third down, big third down, 3rd and 8. Got to help the old man out sometimes, Vince. Lockett drops back.
And they're coming.
Oh, Ross was on a quick blitz, and he got it away.
Wow.
And that's Leading that time, and man, that
Props
took some.
to Lockett because he stayed in there to make that pass.
I don't know if I'd stay in there with all-day Ross
I'm
coming
not
at me.
gonna stay in there and take no hit from them dogs out there. What do I look like? Nah, I gotta go to work in the morning. Wow, but yeah, Lockett, he stayed in there and made that. He paid for it though, but he made a play.
Knock it. Hand off to Page. And not much doing that
Maybe
time.
about a yard or two.
Yep. So second down here and 8 yards to go. Ball on the 16-yard line of Chapel Hill. Nacogdoches trying to get some points on the board here. The clock's ticking, under 4 minutes to go till halftime.
All right.
This will be an impressment drive right here.
He's pushing the line.
And they're moving it. It's going to be a couple yards short of the first down, so it's going to bring up a third down and short here.
Looks like that's Henry on that play. Henry, third kill. That's fam. I'm just gonna call him fam. Excuse me if I don't say third kill. I'm just gonna call him my fam. Out there making plays.
So third down and short. Under the center there.
Oh,
And
wow.
Chapel Hill was like in the
Wow.
backfield again. And your man was there on there again,
He
Vince.
on there again. Hey.
I think, I told him this week that you were going to be at the game. I think that's what it is.
Oh, he doing it for me?
Well, I didn't. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't know him in the hallway. But maybe he knows you're on the call tonight. Maybe he's been watching.
Maybe so.
He's playing well tonight.
He is.
Fourth
They're about
down.
to go for this.
Yep, here he goes. Handoff to a big man up the middle, and it's going
Wow.
nowhere.
Wow.
Goodness
Backwards.
gracious.
Wow.
The ball came out. Oh, they're going to call it down. Who was that on the carry?
Listen.
Number 99. Number 99,
Player
Vincent
99.
Johnson. I mean, I'm just kidding. Andrew Rogers on the carry.
Wow.
Man, that's a tough situation. Man, I don't
know if I call it.
I was going to say, I don't know about that play call. It's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like,
You
if
do
it's
better when
fourth
you're
and
out in
one,
space.
fourth and one,
Yeah.
maybe. Fourth and, 4 or 5? I don't know,
If
man.
you feel like you got to have it right here, okay, here's what you do. You get them out in space. Don't try to go up that middle, man. That's
Now,
a no.
For Chapel Hill,
That's a no.
deep shot here, and dagger him after that play call. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see what
Brisbane
they
in the
do.
gun.
Oh, here we go.
He's looking for a little screen play. He's got Stewart in the flat. Breaks one tackle. Breaks two, three. The fourth guy gets him after a pickup of about 4.
I think he was brought down by Williams. Akeese Williams.
Going to bring up second down for the Bulldog.
So here we go.
Oh.
Brisbane keeps.
He takes it himself.
He's got a little room. Going to just
It's out of bounds.
take what he gets and gets the first down. Nice job just to take what the defense gave him and pick it up.
Yeah, no need to take any unnecessary hits.
Well, and also stops the clock here with 1:47 left in the first. So, I mean, smart play there too. So Brisbane still in the gun. Stewart. Handoff Stewart. Finds a crease. Stewart cuts it up. Breaks a few tackles. Crosses the 40 down to the 40. They're going to mark him at the 40. So first down, Chapel Hill. Nice run there by Ricky Stewart. So hurry up offense as the clock ticks under a minute and a half left in the half. Brisbane keeps it.
Takes it himself.
He's got room. He's going to cross the 40, cross the 30, 20, cuts it back, breaks a couple more tackles. Touchdown, Chapel Hill. Cameron Kelly with the assist there, Vince. Drug Brisbane into the end zone there. What a run. 60-yard touchdown run, Demetrius Brisbane.
Mama, there goes that man.
Oh, man. So 1:14 left. Chapel Hill now up 20-0. Pinning the point after. What did we talk about? Nacogdoches was held. They took 2 or 3 plays, maybe 4 plays, and now the game is 20-0.
Yeah.
What a blow to go into the half like that.
You know, to go from the 1 yard line all the way down here to the red zone, and then to get there and can't finish, only to let Chapel Hill march down the field and score, it really takes, some wind out of your sails there.
So with 1:14 left here in the half, Chapel Hill now leads 21-0 right here on NSN. That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Valencia set to kick off here for Chapel Hill. Booming kick. And Nacogdoches, it's going to hop out of bounds at the 1. That's a tough break for Chapel Hill. It's almost the perfect kick there until it goes out of bounds.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got 1:14 left. We'll see where they get the ball, but Nacogdoches has 2 timeouts, Vince. I mean, at this point, you've got to try to put something on the board.
You got to do something.
Now, they do get the ball first in the second half as Chapel Hill received the kickoff. So, Nacogdoches theoretically go put some points on the board. They get the ball back first. They could have a chance to cut the lead some more. So, this is a big possession here.
If you're going to do it, though, you got to go big. You got a minute and 14 left. You got to go big.
We'll see if they do. They're going to get the ball at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Lockett. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Trevor Brooks and brings him down.
Is the ball? No, it's not. Okay.
Trevor Brooks is all over the place. Wow. I think Lockett's going to be dreaming about him tonight as he's visited him very often in the backfield.
They cannot block him tonight.
Woo.
They cannot block him.
Man, what a rush by Brooks. The clock ticks down. 2nd down and 18. Ball at the 22 now. Handoff up the middle. That's going to be Page again, and he's not going anywhere. Maybe 1-yard gain. So 3rd down.
Looks like he was brought down by Cooks, number 2.
Looks like Nacogdoches is just content to go into the locker room now. Is they're going to let this clock roll. They still had 2 timeouts, but aren't in any hurry. Maybe they take a shot here. Lockett still in the gun with Page to his right. And just a handoff to Page.
Yeah, it didn't really go
Nothing's
anywhere.
going. There's a flag thrown, but the clock runs to 0. So we'll see and make sure it's not going to affect this. We'll see what the referee calls here, but barring a defensive penalty.
Okay.
So it is going to be offside. So we'll have an untimed down here.
5-yard penalty, 1 play.
So
1 play.
now maybe you do just throw it deep.
I would.
I mean,
What do you got to lose? It's 21-0. You got to do something. You got to get your guys back into it.
They're kind of
I think
lackadaisical at this point.
Yeah, that seeing what Brisbane did to him.
They're gonna put Cameron Kelly at a free safety.
Okay.
Almost like a punt returner back here, and
yeah, they're waiting on something.
I mean, he's tall. I don't think you're gonna throw it over the top of him. But I've seen stranger things happen.
Yeah.
So
you may not want to try to throw over him. You might want to just try to throw about 20 yards and see if your guys can make a play.
Well, and they just threw it short
They
there
to
to Brown, and that's going to do it for the first half. So after 1 half of play here in Chapel Hill leads 21-0 right here on NSN. Stay tuned to our YouTube channel for the full halftime show. Video feed will be going here shortly. Stay tuned for the second half. For Vince, I'm Brett. We'll see you here shortly.
All-American Captain Anna Davis. All-American Captain Terrence Scroggins. All-American Captain Katie Calloway. All-American Captain Riley Stevenson. And All-American Major Sterling Smith. The award-winning Dragonette drill team will perform an energetic palm routine choreographed by Anna Davis and Charity Meredith to I Love Rock and Roll. congratulate Dancer of the Week, Ella Barnett. Spirit of the Week, Alyssa Scott. And now we present the NHS twirling line, led on the field by senior head twirler Trinity Caldwell, performing an exciting dance twirl routine to Evil Ways. In the tradition of the famed East Texas style of precision marching, we proudly present the award-winning Nacogdoches High School Marching Band. This week, the band will be performing the first half of their newly learned UIL drill. The band is led onto the field by senior drum major Adrian Ballista. Blake Watson, and twirling sponsor Aaron Wittenberg. Thank you for your kind attention to our halftime.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, no, you're fine. Is this yours? This is yours. If you want to record from right here, since it's right in the middle of the field. They told me that last week. It's the first time. I know, it doesn't look like it would be. Yeah, I know. It doesn't look like it.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's continued halftime festivities. Please give a hand to the Chapel Hill Bulldog Band and Highlighters Drill Team. The Highlighters are led onto the field by their officers. Officers from left to right are Lieutenant Jaylene Sandoval, First Lieutenant Nancy Kirsten, Lieutenant Julie Smith, Lieutenant Sadie Stewart, Lieutenant Kaylee Renteria, and in the center, Captain Georgia Blake. Coaching officers are Annette Argote, Rosalinda Fernandez, Sadie Torrego, Emily Vasquez, and head social officer Daphne Delgadillo. Highlighters would like to thank the following Circle of Stars sponsors: Rui's Family Tree Farm, LLC, Garza Septic Service and Construction, Group M7, Paul Buick GMC, and Cubana Vanessa Ruiz. Thank you for your support. The Highlighters would like to dedicate tonight's halftime performance to former Highlighter Natalie Wade. Natalie died in a car accident at 16 years old, and the Rocking Stars were purchased through a memorial fund in her honor. This year, her graduating class is celebrating their 25th class reunion. Happy homecoming, class of 1998. And now, watch the Highlighters as they perform their traditional Rocking Star routine to Magnificent Seven. This week's highlighter of the week is Emily Vasquez. Spirit Girl of the week is Kaylee Hitchcock. The highlighters are under the direction of Katie Hewitt and Allison Moran. Ladies and gentlemen, the best of the best, award-winning Chapel Hill highlighters. And now, please welcome to the field the Chapel Hill Twirlers. Watch as they perform a precision twirling routine to It's My Life. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your 2023 Chapel Hill Bulldog Band. The band is being led on with the field by drum majors Jordan Shea and Joey Matthews, and senior head drum major Eddie Thomas. The band will perform a precision military drill to Fire Burst Fanfare and Invictus March. Christy Willis, Yvonne Garcia, William Ross, and head director Joe Hewitt.
Back here on NSN as we get set ready for the kickoff here. And Vince, kind of a slow start for Chapel in the first half, but still up 21.
Yeah. I mean, well, we say slow start, but it was more like a slow first quarter.
Yeah.
Second quarter, it did kind of pick up for him a little bit. Uh-oh.
Lindsey kicks it deep, bobbled by the return man for Nacogdoches, but he breaks a few tackles. It's going to end up getting back to the 15-yard line, so Nacogdoches will take over 1st and 10.
All right.
So those of you that got to enjoy the halftime show on our YouTube channel, make sure if you want to check out the rest of the video stream, go to TexanLive.com. Or also, we have the stream link available on our website, netsn.live. Scroll down to the bottom, and that you can get there easily as well. So Nacogdoches set to take over, looking to get on the board here. Looks like it's a handoff. Nice run up the middle for our man Page.
Yeah.
And picks up a first down. Nice way to start the half.
Starting out on the right foot.
Yep, that's the way you want to start if you're gonna start a half here. As we lock it, throws the ball over, drop by number 10, Calhoun.
Yeah, I mean, he hit Calhoun in the breadbasket, but I guess Calhoun just wasn't ready for it.
I mean, he gunned it. It was pretty hard, but
yeah,
still a catchable ball. Although it's another one of those where Chapel Hill was ready. I don't know that he would have gained much on that. So Lockett, 2nd and 10 from the 32. He's back to pass. Pressure coming. Scrambles to his right. Oh, caught.
Wow.
And he's got room. 20, 10, touchdown. 68-yard touchdown. Lockett to L.J. Leadon. And Nacogdoches is just like that. They're back in this game, Vince.
Yeah, and the way they're acting right now, they're acting like it's 0-0.
Yeah, they come out to play here. This game's not over yet by any means. And, man, what a throw. And then Leadon just had to put on the speed burners. He's fast. Martinez in for the PAT. Tough snap. Hold gets down, and they are able to convert. So with 11:13 left here in the third, Nacogdoches cuts the lead to 14. 21-7 Chapel Hill right here on NetSN. That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Back here. So just like that, Nacogdoches strikes early here in the second half and probably couldn't have drawn it up any better there for them.
No, not at all. I don't know what we said in that locker room, but it lit a fire under them.
So we'll see what Chapel Hill does to respond here as Martinez set to kick off here for Nacogdoches. And the booming drive by the left footer, very low, goes into the band area as they were taking their normal third quarter break. And so 1st and 10, the ball at the 25-yard line for Chapel Hill, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve here to start the second half on their first possession.
You know, if you're Chapel Hill, you definitely want to take that momentum away from
Stewart spins out of a tackle. He's got a little room.
He's going up the field.
He gone, Vince. 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown to Chapel Hill. 75-yard touchdown from Ricky Stewart. And Vince, he hit the circle button.
Man, listen.
The old circle button. I know you remember the circle button.
Everybody knows the circle button on Madden, but Stewart is out here playing like it is Madden. That's what's crazy.
What a run. And we talked about what were they going to do to respond. I think that answers that question.
Yeah.
One play, 75 yards.
And, I mean, just sucked the life right out of Nacogdoches again.
Whew. High snap. Griffin puts it down. Kick is up for Valencia, and it's good. So with 10:59 left here, hold on to your hats. We're a minute into the second half. We've got 2 touchdowns here on NetSN. Don't go anywhere. Chapel Hill now leads 28-7. We'll be right back. That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Back here on NetSN, as Valencia is set to kick off for Chapel Hill. We hadn't really gone over any scores tonight, Vince, but
Yeah.
we got
You wanna do
some.
that?
You got some?
I'm going to refresh them real quick because I was looking at them earlier. So Brook Hill is playing White Oak tonight, and the score right now is 49-6. I think they're in the third quarter.
Valencia kickoff goes out of bounds, so another out of bounds kick for Chapel Hill. It's going to give Nacogdoches good field position.
Mm-hmm. You also got Tyler High playing North Mesquite tonight, and that score as of right now is 21-6.
All right.
Tyler Legacy, last update I have on them is 14-7 over Texas High.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Legacy over Texas High. That would be a major upset.
Absolutely. Longview playing Lufkin tonight. Now, it says this game is in the second quarter, but it may not have been updated yet, but what I got here is 28-0 as of right now.
Ooh. I got halftime 28-28, Lindale and Gilmer. That's a good one there.
That is a good one. Now, if you're Gilmer, you got to get this. You can't go down 1-3.
Ooh. Well, Lindale's thinking the same thing.
Exactly.
I mean, that's
same thing, Lindale.
So, I got
somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose.
Our other broadcast on NetSN tonight, if you're looking for some speed and some athleticism, Dangerfield up over Center 21-0 at halftime. A little surprising there.
That's very surprising.
Center's got a high-powered offense, though, so.
Yeah, they may turn it around.
Valencia now is going to kick from the 35-yard line. Kick and return for Nacogdoches, and taken down by number 2, J-Bo Cook.
That is Cook.
Yeah, J-Bo Cook.
Another score I got here is Pine Tree over Jacksonville, 27-0.
Jacksonville looking for their first win of the season. It's not looking like they're going to get it there tonight.
Yeah. I got some other scores. I don't know if I want to call them yet. They don't seem like they're updated, but Pleasant Grove is playing Frisco Memorial tonight. That score as of right now in the third quarter is 56-14.
Ooh. That's Page on that carry. Handoff from Lockett. He's going to get maybe 4 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up second down at about 6. Maybe make that 5 yards because they're spotting at the 25. So be second down and 5 from the 25.
I got one more here for you.
Okay.
Tatum is out there playing West Rusk tonight. Scores 36-7 Tatum.
Feeling good about that one. I picked
you did.
Tatum in that one. And Page tries to run the ball up the middle again, and he's going to be stopped. Maybe a gain of a yard. Looks like they're going to give him a yard, so it's going to be third down and 4. How about this one? Overton is at 3-0 right now. They're winning right now against Cozumel 68-6 in the third quarter.
Wow.
Whew. And complete there. We'll see where they mark him. Lockett's pass looks like went to number 4, Ty Williams. And that's going to be enough for the first down. So just enough there for Nacogdoches.
First down for the Dragons.
So 1st and 10, ball at the 31-yard line. Lockett going to keep it up the middle himself. Ooh, nice move,
juke.
but then he met ADR and company.
You can't, you know, I love the juke, but going east and west is dangerous when you got a stingy defense. When you're playing against a stingy defense, you know, like, you got to go upfield. You got to get upfield immediately.
When you got a guy like ADR,
I know
it's hard to get around him. Vince, next week, Chapel has a bye week. We're going to be in Brook Hill, covering Brook Hill and Atlanta next Friday night. It should be a good game there in Harrington Stadium over in Bullard. Oh, and another. Vince, I think I'm going to give you an assignment this week. You're going to travel to Nacogdoches when you're down there doing some work and work with their offensive line a little bit.
No, they don't want me to do it.
Because I know they're going to be looking at this game in film. That's tough. You're giving away yards.
When you looking at Allen down there, when you're looking at him, man, Kendall Allen, he looks like a whole truck. Like man, I'd be nervous too. And coming off the end, look at him.
Lockett.
Look at him.
There he goes after the passer. Lockett gets it away, and he had a man open. That was Matthews, but overshot him. And that's going to bring up 4th down, and looks like it's punt time for Nacogdoches, as this would be a risky. 4 receivers lined up on the side. Brooks comes after pressure.
That's 2003, celebrating 20 years.
2003. Shout out to our boy Corey Marshall, class of 03.
Yeah, class of 03.
So it's going to be a punt time again for Martinez. Kind of a high snap. He adjusts into the booming left footer with a kick, and it's got a nice roll. It's going to roll inside the roll. It's going to roll inside the 30. Still going. And down to about the 24-yard line. So a nice punt there by Martinez.
Nacogdoches has to find something here. They have to. They're going to really have to key in on Stewart, because you can't let Stewart do what he did again. You can't let him get out there like that. When he gets out there in space, I mean, and you know what? Credit to Stewart, because it's not like they letting him do it.
No,
he's just taking what he can. You know.
Alignment King, AWR Rental, Standard Real Estate.
Hand off, Stewart spins and didn't really have any room. We got a lot of extracurricular out there.
Yeah.
Dylan Drummond's out there. He's not quitting on the play.
Southside Bank. We'd like to thank American State Bank for sponsoring our scoreboard. We'd also like to give a big thank you to Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, who proudly sponsor all of Chapel Hill athletics. Thank you for sponsoring.
So back to pass. Brisbane scrambles. He's trying to get away. He thought about throwing it, but comes down, and he's going to lose about 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, it looks like he was brought down by Andrew Rogers.
11, Curtis Harris.
Player 99.
It'll be 3rd down and 7 for the Bulldogs.
So here we go. Got it.
Brought down by Amari Tatum on that play.
Going to bring up the 4th down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Trevor Brooks back for punt.
So Brooks, booming kick. My goodness, Vince.
Wow.
And a great roll, and it's going to roll down at about the 20-yard line. Man, this punting battle back and forth has been impressive.
Yeah, it has actually.
By the Walmart on the loop at 31.
You're getting some action here and there midfield with the pass, but your problem is you don't have a lot of time to throw anything.
Yep.
To set up that pass. So the screen, they keep going back to it, but I haven't really seen it be successful tonight. So Chapel Hill is just really shutting down every aspect of their game right now.
2nd and 8 for the Dragons.
So here, Nacogdoches, it's kind of like we had those 2 opening touchdowns, and then it's kind of calmed back down for the moment.
Oh,
and picked off. Trevor Brooks with a juggling catch. He's down inside the 20, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds around the 5-yard line. What a play by Trevor Brooks.
That is a special kid.
Something else.
Yeah.
So 1st and goal for Chapel Hill. Brisbane in the gun. Little pitch to Reardon, and he's stopped at about the 4-yard line.
Number 14, Jonah Reardon on the carry.
So 2nd and goal.
Bring up 2nd and 2 for the Bulldogs.
So here we go. Brisbane in the gun. Stewart to his left. Brisbane keeps looking for some space and got a lot of white around him. And he's not going to be able to go anywhere. He's going to lose a couple.
Oh.
They said he was down.
Fans are passionate about their Chapel Hill Bulldogs.
Definitely are tonight. It is for
7.
So now Brisbane again, 3rd and goal from the 7. He's going to back to pass it.
And
overshoots Blaylock. We'll see if they go for the field goal here. And looks like they are going to bring the field goal unit on. So field goal attempt is going to be spotted around it's at the 13, so a 23-yard field goal attempt for Valencia. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, blocked. And Matthews has a chance to pick it up, and he's got it.
He's gone.
I don't think he's going to be caught. Matthews. And blocked field goal returned for a touchdown.
Wow.
And it goes to a 2-score game all of a sudden, Vince. Wow.
Blocked the field goal and then ran it all the way back.
All the way back. Man, oh, man. Wow, that was impressive.
Yeah. It almost felt like Chapel Hill didn't even realize he blocked it.
Yeah, just kind of
and he kept track of the ball.
Uh-huh. So, block field goal on one end, blocked PAT on the other end, and now we have a 2-score game with 2:30 left in the third. Chapel Hill leads 28-13. We'll be right back here on NetSN. That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
It must have been a flag.
So back to the game here.
Yeah.
And there was a flag, I guess, on the PAT. So Nacogdoches goes for 2 and makes it. So it's a 13-point game now, Vince.
Yes, sir.
So now we'll be back at 2:30 left. The lead is 13 right here on NetSN.
Make some noise for your Bulldogs. Let's get them going here.
Be treated like family by a local team of experts to make sure your animal needs are fully stocked year-round. Over 7 tons of all your Lone Star feed needs are in stock daily, including Double Down Deer Feed, Rain Star Black Bag Cubes, Lone Star Game Bird Bird Seed, Lone Star All-Stock Cattle and Horse Feeds, Hay Stretcher, Bull and Heifer Developer, and a wide range of Lone Star Poultry Feeds as well. Feed a dog of any breed and size with Victor and Lone Star Premium Dog Foods. Find them on the corner of Bascom Road and Square 248, right in the heart of Bulldog Country.
Elder Feed and Supply, proud sponsor of the Bulldog Sports Network.
Back here on NetSN, after the 2-point conversion by Nacogdoches, they now trail 13. Vince, we still have a ball game here.
You know it's crazy. We do. We even though this feel like it's been one-sided for a while now. We have a game. Let's be real. We have a game.
Martinez, the lefty, boots it back, fielded by Darius Dean around the 2. Looks to try to break some tackles, and he was stuck there, Vince.
Wow.
Woo. That's a picture-perfect tackle.
Curtis Tatum with that monstrous blow.
Tatum with the tackle.
Tatum with the tackle.
Big possession here for Chapel Hill. You don't want to keep the momentum on Nacogdoches' side. Now, last time we talked about how they were retaliatory. It was one play, 75 yards for Stewart. We'll see what they have drawn up here. Stewart
on the carry.
No room that way, so let's reverse field.
Look at this.
Brisbane lead blocks. Nice little block for
this is
Stewart. Breaks another tackle. He still hasn't gotten
and there's flags on the play.
Oh,
My
man.
God. These guys are super talented.
Oh, man.
Super talented.
It's like, hey, this play's not working. Let's go the other way.
I'm going to turn the other way. I'm going to go the other way. And I'm going to pick up my speed. As if I wasn't running fast enough.
We'll see what they call here.
Number 8 in the offense, 10-yard penalty.
So Cameron Kelly with the block in the back. And that happens a lot of times on those kind of plays.
Yeah.
When the play is going one way and it spins
changes
around.
directions. Yeah. It's hard.
You get guys running the other direction.
You know, when that happens, you just have to, if you locked up with somebody, you just have to let them go.
Mm-hmm.
Just got to let them go.
So 1st and 4, I guess, as Brisbane takes the handoff that time from Stewart. That was kind of interesting. And picks up enough for the first down. So ARP trails Tenaha in the third quarter, 21-15. So ARP has answered a little bit, and they're just trying to stay in the game.
Spotted on the 32-yard line.
Centers also scored, so they have 7 now. It's 21-7. Dangerfield in the third quarter. It's also on one of our games tonight on NetSN. Shires and Waddlington and their crew down there in center. Who in that game tonight?
2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs on the 32-yard line.
I've been impressed with Nacogdoches' defensive effort tonight.
Yeah, really. I have too.
Their front 7 have been pretty stout against of Chapel Hill's run game. Brisbane going deep. He's got Kelly just in there. Caught!
Wow.
What a catch by Cameron Kelly. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, that's the boss move right there. I mean, he went and got that.
I mean, that's my ball. I want it. I'm going to get it.
Yeah, it don't matter if you right here. I don't care.
So, nice play there. And now Brisbane hands off to Stewart. Stewart. He picks up about 2 on first down, so he'll bring up 2nd down and 8. Man, I'm still amazed by that last catch. That was something else.
Yeah. I mean, that's crazy. He just went and got it.
So Brisbane gonna sweep around left side. Breaks the tackle.
Goes upfield.
Fakes another guy out.
Here we go.
And just kind of runs out of bounds. Nothing to that first down.
First down, Bulldog.
This makes it look so easy sometimes.
It does.
So here we go. Brisbane hands off. That's J-Bo Cook this time, and Cook gets a couple yards. Looks like maybe they're going to give him
about 4
or 5. Let's see. It's hard to see. Come on, chain gang, Cody. Let's go. Move up a little bit there. I think it's going to be about 5 ins. About 5 yards.
5?
Okay. Yep.
2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs.
So 2nd down and 5 from the 16.
Cook is in the backfield again.
Yeah, they're going to give Stewart a little bit of a break. And that's going to do it here for the third quarter. So, been an eventful third quarter, Vince, as the lead is now cut from 21 to 13. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter here in Chapel Hill on NetSN.
All right.
Cheryl Germany Higgins has lived in Chapel Hill all her life, and she and her team would love to help you invest your hard-earned money in a very conservative way at Income Portfolio Strategies. Over 40 years of banking and investment experience. Give her a call today at 903-509-2289.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Back here on NSN. Chapel Hill will start the quarter here. 2nd and 5. Brisbane takes the toss. Stewart blocking for him. Goes around the right end. Oh, was that almost like a face mask, but I guess maybe it's just a jersey grab. It's going to bring Stewart down for little or no gain there. It just kind of looked funny whenever he pulled him down.
Yeah. I think he had face masks, but he had a lot of jersey.
Third down for the Bulldogs.
So 3rd down and 5. Big 3rd down. Brisbane.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he threw it a little bit long for Kelly. I don't know, did he? Whoa, he caught it. My goodness.
Wow.
Woo.
Kept his feet
Man,
in bounds. I like that.
He really, it overthrew him a little bit, and Kelly just said, okay, I'm long. I'll just tiptoe that sideline. So great catch from Kelly.
Absolutely.
So 1st and goal, Chapel Hill. Clock rolling. We got 11 minutes left here in this one. Reardon in motion. Handoff. Stewart plows his way inside the 5-yard line down to about the 4.
Looks like he was brought down by number 99 again, Rogers.
Man, he's been everywhere tonight, Rogers.
Yeah, it's a big guy.
So 2nd and goal. Brisbane and Stewart still in the backfield. Brisbane will take the snap.
Oh,
little toss to Stewart. Breaks one tackle, and he's in for the touchdown.
I'm gonna tell you, Bret, I don't know how you stop that right there.
I don't know either. The old school option play back in the day, Vince. So 4-yard touchdown run from Stewart there, and Chapel Hill back up by 3 scores. Valencia in for the PAT. See if they can get a little bit better blocking than the last field goal attempt here. High snap, bad hold, and still good.
Good.
Wow. I mean, I know it was a high snap. Griffin tried to get it down, but the ball was sideways, Vince.
Yeah.
And Valencia said, hey, doesn't matter how that thing's turned. I'll just kick it through.
Yeah.
So great kick by Valencia. And
Valencia with the golden toe.
With 10:16 left here in the game, we have a Chapel Hill 35, Nacogdoches 15. We'll be right back here on NSN. That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
$10:16 left here in the game in Chapel Hill as Chapel Hill just scored a 4-yard touchdown run by Ricky Stewart. And Valencia set to kick off for the Bulldogs. I'd say a must-score drive here for NAC if they want to continue to try to claw themselves in this game.
Yeah.
Booming high kick from Valencia. Fielded at around the 12 by Matthews. He's got a little hole up the middle. And
he's still pushing.
Nice return from Matthews. Still going. My gosh. This guy. Woo,
the ref's just going to let him play.
He took the entire team of Nacogdoches, Chapel Hill, all of them, on a ride. He should charge him each 25 cents at least. And drug the ball. They're going to spot that at the 47-yard line. So great field position for Nacogdoches, Vince.
That's a good start. I mean, like you said earlier, they're going to have to score.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have to score right now.
After the game, student volunteers will have trash trash bags so that you can throw your trash.
So Lockett with an empty backfield.
If you do see one, please do so.
In the gun. Snap. Allen's all over him, and he brings him down.
I tell you, man, Allen, he's like a I mean, he's just huge, and
he's fast,
and
too.
he put his hands up. He's like a bear, man. You can't run from him. You just play dead. Like,
I think that's what Lockett did there. Allen with a great play.
Good job, Allen.
So 2nd down and 14. Ball now at the 43-yard line. Handoff.
Page,
and he's going absolutely nowhere.
Wow.
Nice job there, Vince. Who was that on the tackle?
I got Davis on that one, and I missed the other guy.
15, the Marcy on Blaylock on the stop.
Blaylock is the other one on the stop.
Just subbing guys in left and right here.
Yeah,
for the Bulldog.
you want to get guys you want to give some people some reps.
So clock ticking under 9 minutes to go. 3rd down and a long 18 here for Nacogdoches. Trying to draw them off sides is Blaylock. I'm sorry, Lockett. Sorry. Lockett takes a snap.
Here we go.
Back to pass. Looking deep. And
takes a hit, too.
Nobody was there.
Wow.
And, yeah, he's going to be limping up. That looks like the pressure brought by number 57 of Chapel Hill. That is Derek Tovar. So 4th down and 18. We'll see what they do here. And they're just going to punt it away.
Yeah.
Now, it's interesting. That's a tough one to go for here, but do you have that much confidence that you can stop Chapel Hill's offense, Vince?
I do not want to see Brisbane and Stewart touch the ball again without me scoring. So I know but see, your problem is they don't have enough time to throw. That's been the most they can gouge Chapel Hill's defense for. Is passes pretty much towards the center of the field, in the middle of the field.
And
but you don't have time to do that anymore.
Looks like a timeout will be taken by Nacogdoches with 8:24 left. So we'll take it with them.
Maybe they're going to think about it.
35-15 Chapel Hill. We'll be right back here on NetSN. Welch Holdings and Investment Properties was founded by 3 Chapel Hill grads and a Chapel Hill dad. WIP specializes in rescuing older homes and breathing new life into them for another generation to enjoy. Using top quality materials and innovative remodeling designs, our rentals are in high demand. Check out our Facebook page for some of the amazing transformations WIP has completed. Welch Holdings and Investment Properties, where we whip houses into modernized, desirable homes. Back here on NetSN, Brett Swinney. Alongside of me is my man Vincent Johnson. It's been a good one here tonight, Vince.
It has. It has been.
As Nacogdoches lines up for a punt. Martinez booming left leg. Back and fair caught by Javen Mayfield at the 26-yard line.
And Chapel Hill's offense comes right back on the field.
Yeah, we'll see who's out here. Be interesting to see if they continue to put their first team offense in there.
I just thought about that. Like, you may not really see Brisbane, too much of them anymore. Brisbane and Stewart.
I see them walking out there, so they're at least going to maybe they just want one more score here. Now, you do have a couple of substitutions. You've got, looks like Braylon Dean in, number 11. You got Blaylock. Some of the receivers you got Reardon. So you got some of the receivers' second group out there.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they even do anything or if they just hand the ball off to Stewart here a few times. And Brisbane's going to keep it. Got a little room. He's got a crease up the middle. He's got a lot of room. Crosses the 50, 40, 30. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Demetrius Brisbane, 73 yards to the house. That's twice one-play drives tonight, Vince.
Yeah.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, okay, Stewart, I'll match your one-play drive, says Brisbane. So 41-15, and do you say that's the end of their night?
Yeah, you don't need to go back out there. Even if Nacogdoches scores, you don't need to go back out there.
So 8:04 left here. Valencia in for the PAT. Little high snap, good hold by Griffin. Kick is down, it's good. So with 8:04 left in the game, Chapel Hill now leads Nacogdoches 42-15 right here on NetSN. That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Back here on NetSN as Chapel Hill set to kick off. Vince, let's get some scores. You got anything updated here? We should have some fourth quarter scores, maybe some finals.
Let's see what we got. I want to refresh this real quick.
Hey, Vince, where are you finding those scores at?
Oh, there's this cool app that I got called NetSN.
Oh, that's a pretty nice app.
Yeah, have you heard of that?
I think I have. Those guys who developed that app had a pretty good idea.
Man, I'm telling you, this app has been amazing. I've been able to get any score that I want. They even have this cool thing where I get to do these pick'ems.
Hey, can I be the first scorer here?
Go ahead.
We talked about this, that Dangerfield is up 21-0 as Valencia kicks off short to Nacogdoches, and it's going to be fielded and out of bounds by number 10, Calhoun. The game is now tied 21-21 in the fourth quarter. So, hey, if you're watching or listening, and you're ready to turn this game off, if you do turn this off, we don't want you to. Hey, go over and check that into that game out. It's on NetSN right now.
Yeah,
it's 21 apiece over there in center.
I have Tyler High with a final. Is the update here? A final 21-6 over North Mesquite.
Okay.
Brook Hill is still up over White Oak, 52-14.
And the pass for Lockett outside to Leadon. Now here's one that I'm proud to announce here. ARP has taken the lead over Tenaha, 22-21 in the third quarter.
Wow.
How about my ARP Tigers there, Vince?
Wow.
Some games are turning right here.
They're turning around. Legacy is tied with Texas High, 14-14 in the fourth quarter.
Ooh. Eddie, I hope your Texas High team, Eddie, is struggling.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to our man Eddie Hagelman, one of our loyal listeners, as Lockett's now in the gun. And he's going to hand the ball off. Pate's just looking for a place to go, and Page, and he's fighting for yards. Just not a whole lot there. As we got a lot of substitutions coming in. We got Griffin coming in, Bonner coming in, Jackson Cummings coming in.
I got another final here.
What you got?
I got Tatum over West Rusk, 44-20.
All right. My pick'ems I feel like my pick'ems are doing all right this week, Vince.
Tatum needed that win.
2-0. 2-0 so far, the games that have finished. So, shout out to Tatum for the win there. Ooh, Liberty Allo over Atlanta early in the second quarter. I haven't updated the score, but that's not one I got correct if that one goes. Here we go. Lockett looks around, scrambles to his left, finds a man. It bounces off one guy to another.
And he is gone.
And that's going to be to the house on Leadon. What a bounce. I mean, what a break for Nacogdoches playing pinball. Bounce off of one receiver to another one. They must be living right now because that was a great bounce.
Yeah.
68-yard touchdown from Lockett to Leadon. And So it's 21-point game. You just kick the extra point because there's the points are not at a spot where going for 2 would help you here.
No.
Does that change your thoughts a while ago? You said you didn't think Brisbane and Stewart come back.
I still don't.
Still don't.
I mean,
20-point game.
They got so many athletes, they don't have to come back.
Kick by Martinez is up, and it's good with 6:54 left. 42-22, Chapel Hill over Nacogdoches right here on NSN. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. That touchdown was sponsored by Precision Scanning Services. Precision Scanning Services specialize in EMI inspection and hydro testing in the oil field industry. Give them a call today at 432-269-8544.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
Back here on NetSN, and you have a score update for that Legacy Texas High game.
Yes, I do. It looks like Texas High just kicked a field goal, so the score is now 17-14.
Pine Tree 34-0 over Jacksonville in the third. And White House pulled away from Henderson 49-28.
Looks like I got one more final here.
Okay.
Pleasant Grove over Frisco Memorial, 63-21.
Ooh, Pleasant Grove moves to 4-0. Martinez with the kick, sails through the end zone. That was a low liner. I'm going to keep an eye on that center Dangerfield game. And Dangerfield is driving in the fourth with about 7 minutes to go. So make sure you get over there to the other game and put up a second TV. Keep us on and second TV. And the answer to your question, Vince, you were correct. Connor Griffin now checking into the game for Chapel Hill quarterback, and he's got his counterpart in the backfield is Peyton Bonner, a sophomore tailback, and Bonner gets a carry.
Take the carry.
He finds a hole and breaks a tackle, and nice run by Bonner. Is going to get a first down on that first carry of the game. So, no Brisbane, no Stewart, no problem. First down, Chapel Hill. Just shows how deep the Bulldogs are.
They are.
So Griffin in the gun. Blaylock gets a little toss play.
Wow.
Nice cut by Blaylock, and he's going to pick up another 8, maybe 9 yards. Nice job there. It's good to see some of these guys getting some action.
Yeah. You got to get some guys some reps when you up like this.
Yeah, because you
know,
never
you up
know.
20 in the fourth.
You never know when you're going to need them later.
Yeah.
Oh, ball's fumbled, and now Nacogdoches takes over at the 30-yard line.
Fumble recovered by number 21, Joseph Powell.
And he almost got away there, Vince.
He did. Okay, now here's what I'm going to tell you.
Okay, Vince. Put your coach's hat on now.
If Nacogdoches gets a score here and gets a quick one, I might put Brisbane back out there. I might do it.
Now, let's see who they don't put their first team defense back in. You still got probably the second group right here. So here we go. Lockett in the gun by himself. You got 4 receivers down here to the near side. He's going for the end zone.
He's going for it.
First play. He's got a man, and there was a lot of contact, but they didn't. No flag. So.
No flag. Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot of contact.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised nothing was called. I thought maybe one way or the other. So here we go, 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 32. Lockett. He's got 4 wides here. This time he's going to take a little short play, and they're going to say he caught it on his knee, I think. Yep. So I guess the receiver there leading caught it on his knee, and so it'll be down where he caught it. That's a tough break for Nacogdoches. That's going to put him in a hole now on 3rd down. 3rd and looks like maybe about 14 or 15, yeah, somewhere in there. Yep, 14. You got those 30-something eyes. You can still see those. At least for another month.
For another month.
So here we go. Lockett. He's got pressure coming up the middle. Steps up in the pocket, throws a route. And it looked like the person running the route was Braylon Dean.
Yeah.
But no one was there for Nacogdoches, and this is going to be it for Nacogdoches. This 4th down, they've got to pick this up if they want to at least give themselves a prayer here for the comeback.
Yeah.
Okay, we got interesting here, Vince. I'm watching on a live look-in on Dangerfield Center. Under 5 minutes to go, a 4th and 6 for Dangerfield inside the red zone area for them. So this is a big play right here while we got this going, while this other game's going. So we'll see if they give it to Hampton or Chase Johnson over there in that game. But
from
right
that,
here,
you don't have to go big. Just 15, just in the middle of the field.
Lockett overshoots his man. Center makes the stop on the other game, and they're going to have the ball with under 5 minutes to go, with a chance to go down and take the lead.
Center looks hyped too.
Well, they've struggled on defense this year. Center has, that first game that they had the battle of the basketball game with Tatum, and so that's big for their confidence right there.
Yeah.
So Chapel Hill here on this game with the stop, and so now they will take over 1st and 10, ball on their own 37. Handoff to Bonner. He's got a hole, and he's going to pick up a pretty easy 7 yards, 8 yards. So be 2nd down and 2.
He was brought down by defensive end number 15, Chance Clayton.
So 2nd down and 2. Bonner again. He's going to pick up the 1st down.
Did he trip a little bit before?
Yeah, looked like it. I think he was a little frustrated because I think he thought he had more room than that. But still good enough for the 1st. Move the chains. Clock rolling. Almost 4 minutes to go. And didn't see what happened, but Center broke off a long touchdown run, Vince. So now the game is Center's up by 6.
Wow.
They're going to send in the PA.
And just turned it all around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to see what happened because I can go back as Chapel Hill going to run a play there as Bonner didn't go anywhere or lost a yard. Looks like it was cross from Center. 75-yard touchdown run puts them up. So Dixon, I'm sorry, it's Dixon, Caden Dixon, the tailback, and they converted the extra point. So now a 28-0 run for Center over there on NetSN on the other game. So back here with Chapel Hill, though, we got a 2nd down and 11. Clock continues to roll. They're content with just letting it run. Bonner, handoff from Griffin. Ooh, makes a couple guys miss. And another good run for Bonner.
Yeah. Brought down by number 44, Atlas Sessions.
We talked about this earlier, Vince. Next week, Chapel Hill has a bye. We'll be in Bullard next week for Brook Hill, Atlanta. Should be a great game there in Harrington Stadium on the campus of Brook Hill School. Speaking of Brook Hill, Vince, what was that Brook Hill score? I think that was close to being over. They were quite a ways ahead. Quite a ways ahead of White Oak tonight.
See if I can get an update.
The clock continues to roll here, almost down to 2 minutes to go.
With a minute left in the game, Brook Hill is up 57-20.
Griffin throws a pass looking for Dean, and he's tackled down. Man, I don't know. Looked like he's tackled the receiver. I don't know if the ref is just maybe he's just swallowed the flag. Maybe he's not gonna throw anything. But man, that was a tough no call. No, he may not have been able to catch it, but I still think there's a rule where you can't tackle the receiver, Vince.
Absolutely. Looks like we got a couple of people headed to the parking lot to get out of traffic.
Griffin's pass to Dean and incomplete. And Chapel Hill will turn it over and down, so Nacogdoches will get the ball back. We'd like to thank some of our sponsors for tonight's game. Our touchdown sponsor, Hector Garcia, Precision Scanning Services. Our injury timeout sponsor, Karen Murphy with Century 21. We have Azalea Orthopedics, of course, our title sponsor of NetSN, of anything NetSN. We've got IPS with Miss Cheryl Germany Higgins, Income Portfolio Strategies. The Chapel Hill Education Foundation. Hey, if you're looking to go running tomorrow, there's a fun color run over here at the Chapel Hill campus.
Okay.
So come check it out in the morning. We've got Welch Holdings and Investment Properties. Our quality T-shirt design print shop with George hooks us up with all our gear. Does a great job for us as a ball handed off up the middle to possibly a new guy. This looks like that's going to be number 31. I don't have him on my roster, 31. So probably guy doesn't get a hold of game time. We also have one of our commentators. He's not here tonight. He was watching Big Mike's Billiard, one of our sponsors. Shout out to Mike. I think I'll be seeing him here in a few weeks when we go to Palestine. Is swatted down by Bonner on that one. We have Elder Feed and Supply as well. So thank you for all of our sponsors for our broadcast. Yeah, we appreciate you. We can't do it without the sponsorships. So minute 28 left. And it's going to be 3rd and about 6 from the 49-yard line. Handoff. It's going back to 31. We don't have a number. So let me ask this, Vince. If you were going to give a Player of the Game award, who are you giving it to tonight? There's a lot of candidates.
There's a lot. Brooks.
I like that.
Brooks, man, he just does everything. And he does it all well.
Punting, too. I mean, you can count that. I mean, he flipped the field a few times.
Yeah.
I mean, you could Brisbane or Stewart. I mean, they both have a great game.
Brisbane and Stewart, you know, it's almost not fair, right? It's like, as good as they are, like, you should give it to them every week, you know. It's kind of like the LeBron thing. I can't give you, most valuable player every single year.
What about this one for an offense? What about Cameron Kelly?
I like it.
He had a pretty good night.
He did.
He had the big, long touchdown. The one that was called back, we thought it was a touchdown. And the catch on his back down here.
With his feet in bounds.
The catch on the sideline.
Yeah,
I mean, so I think he had a great night tonight. As somebody that we don't talk about a whole lot. So Chapel Hill will now just take a knee here with 44 seconds. We'll probably have to, I don't know if they'll let them go or they'll have to snap it one more time. We'll see. This should do it. And it will. So
any players you liked for Nacogdoches? Let's be honest. Nat came to play. Who do you like out there?
Leadon had a good night. He got free a few times outside. I mean, Lockett played fine. I mean, he's going to be dreaming about a couple of the Chapel Hill players all night because, I mean, they were really pressuring him in the backfield.
Yeah.
But I think for me it was Leadon. I think he had a great night outside the receiver.
Page.
Page. Okay.
Yeah, I like Page.
He had a solid night.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to do it here for us tonight. Vince, final closing thoughts about tonight's game. You going into the bye week for Chapel Hill, going 4-0. Where do you think they sit right now?
Chapel Hill are right where they want to be. I mean, they don't have to score 80 points to prove a point. They just need to come out here, do what they got to do, and get out of here with no injuries.
Yep.
Right? So they're right where they want to be right now.
Okay, so if
They're
you're
4-0,
if you're Nacogdoches, you're going in 2-2. We've talked about that district on the wrap-up show quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of up in the air. We saw Texas High get pushed tonight with Legacy. White House is kind of rolling here as of late. They're winning big tonight over Henderson. You've got Pine Tree we've talked about. You've got Nacogdoches who's improved.
Came up big
You've
tonight.
got Hallsville who's struggling, but they've been one of those that have been playoff contenders over the last couple of years in that district.
Yeah.
I mean, who am I missing? There's one other team that I'm missing. Who else is in that district?
I can find out real quick.
There's one other team. I can't remember who it is, but like that whole district, the gauntlet of games to go through. Oh, Marshall's in that district.
Marshall.
And they've
get that Marshall is in there.
And so like that district to me is going to be a bloodbath every week.
Yeah.
I mean, I think anybody can beat anybody. I still think it's Texas High and White House and then everybody else.
Yeah.
But I don't think that Texas High and White House are that much better as far as like, you know, they can't lose some of the other teams. I don't think they're that far ahead. So, I think.
I mean, and then there's Mount Pleasant. Man, Pine Tree's looking good. It's gonna be a tough road for Nacogdoches, but the way they are playing, to be 2-2.
Losses were to Lufkin and Chapel Hill.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
nothing to hold your head about.
That's nothing to hang your head about. So if you Nacogdoches, it's like, yeah, let's play ball. I'm excited. District getting ready to start. I'm fighting for a spot.
So if you're going to tune out this game, go check out our other game on NSN as Center still leads 28-21 with about 2.5 minutes to go in that game. So go switch over to that game and check it out. For Rob on camera tonight down on the field and on the other side. For Isaiah on the camera above us. For Vincent Johnson, I'm Bret Swinney. Thanks for watching tonight's broadcast here in Chapel Hill as Chapel Hill knocks off Nacogdoches 42-21 right here on NSN. Everyone have a safe weekend. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Here at L4 Media, we talk high school football, 4A, 3A, and 2A in Texas. We talk East Texas sports. We talk NFL, guy talk, movie, and booze. We also talk wrestling and so much more. So like and subscribe and check us out.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.